Hey there, dopamine seekers. Are you looking to naturally elevate your mood and increase your motivation? Well, we're sharing 11 scientifically backed ways to boost dopamine levels in your brain, all without resorting to artificial means. Dopamine, often referred to as the feel-good chemical, plays a crucial role in motivation, reward, pleasure, and focus. When dopamine levels are low, we can experience a lack of drive, decreased enjoyment, and difficulty concentrating. The good news? There are natural ways to increase dopamine production in your brain, helping you feel energized, engaged, and ready to tackle your day. From dietary tweaks and exercise routines to mindfulness practices and sleep hygiene. Discover how small adjustments to your daily habits can unlock a surge of motivation and enhance your overall well-being. So, if you're looking to feel more focused, productive, and simply happier, dive into these natural dopamine boosters and get ready to experience a renewed sense of drive and accomplishment. 1. Exercise regularly. Ever feel that post-workout glow? It's not just endorphins. Exercise is a natural dopamine factory. Regular physical activity triggers the release of this feel-good neurotransmitter, boosting motivation and making you crave that rewarding exercise high. The best part? You don't need to become a gym rat. Find an activity you enjoy, a brisk walk, a dance session, or anything that gets your body moving. Embrace the exercise dopamine loop and watch your motivation soar. 2. Prioritize quality sleep. Restful sleep isn't just about feeling refreshed. It's a dopamine power nap. When you skimp on sleep, dopamine production dips, leaving you feeling uninspired and sluggish. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality shut-eye each night. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, dim the lights, and ditch screens an hour before bed. By prioritizing sleep, you're giving your brain the downtime it craves to manufacture a fresh supply of dopamine, leaving you feeling energized and ready to conquer the day. 3. Set achievable goals and celebrate milestones. Conquering a goal triggers a dopamine rush. Setting achievable goals and celebrating milestones isn't just about accomplishment, it's a dopamine double whammy. Break down big goals into smaller, winnable steps. As you check them off, your brain releases dopamine, fueling your motivation. Don't forget to celebrate those wins, no matter how small. This reinforces the positive feedback loop, keeping you dopamine charged and moving steadily towards your ultimate goal. 4. Listen to uplifting music. Crank up the tunes and crank up your mood. Uplifting music acts like a dopamine DJ, triggering the release of this feel-good chemical. Put on your favorite energetic playlist, blast a song that makes you want to move, or explore genres known to elevate spirits. The catchy melodies and driving rhythms create a positive emotional response, flooding your brain with dopamine and leaving you feeling motivated and ready to take on anything. 5. Spend time in nature. Escape the concrete jungle for a dopamine dose. Spending time in nature is a natural mood booster, and it's not just sunshine and fresh air. Immersing yourself in greenery triggers the release of dopamine, leaving you feeling more motivated and energized. Take a walk in the park, hike through a forest, or simply sit by a babbling brook. Let the sights, sounds, and smells of nature work their magic. You'll be surprised how a dose of the outdoors can recharge your dopamine levels and leave you feeling ready to tackle your day. 6. Engage in social activities. Laughter is the best medicine, but it's also a dopamine booster. Engaging in social activities like catching up with friends, joining a club, or volunteering triggers the release of dopamine. The positive social interaction and sense of connection create a feel-good response in your brain. So skip the solo Netflix night and connect with others. The shared laughter, conversation, and sense of belonging will leave you feeling more motivated and energized, thanks to a surge of dopamine. 7. Practice mindfulness and gratitude. Shift your focus, shift your dopamine. Mindfulness practices like meditation and gratitude journaling aren't just about stress relief. They can also be dopamine factories. By focusing on the present moment and appreciating the good things in your life, you trigger dopamine release. Take a few minutes each day to meditate or write down what you're grateful for. This simple act trains your brain to seek out the positive, keeping your dopamine levels buzzing and fostering a more optimistic outlook. 8. Challenge yourself with new skills. Up for a dopamine challenge? Learning new things isn't just for keeping your mind sharp, it's a dopamine delight. When you tackle a new skill, whether it's mastering a recipe, picking up a new language, or learning to play an instrument, your brain releases dopamine as you progress. The sense of accomplishment and the anticipation of mastering something new fuels your motivation and keeps those dopamine levels high. So, don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Embrace the challenge and watch your brain reward you with a surge of motivation. 9. Eat a dopamine-supporting diet. Fuel your focus with food. Certain dietary choices can act like natural dopamine fertilizer. Load up on protein-rich foods like eggs, fish, and nuts, as they contain tyrosine, a building block for dopamine. Don't forget fruits and veggies, leafy greens, berries, and even dark chocolate provide essential nutrients that support dopamine production. By making smart food choices, you're giving your brain the raw materials it craves to manufacture a steady stream of motivation-boosting dopamine. 10. Get enough sunlight. Getting enough sunlight is a natural way to boost dopamine levels. Sunlight exposure stimulates the production of vitamin D in the body, which plays a role in dopamine synthesis. Spending time outdoors in the sunlight can elevate mood and enhance dopamine transmission in the brain. Aim for at least 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight exposure each day, particularly in the morning when sunlight is most beneficial. Whether it's taking a walk, gardening, or simply sitting outside, soaking up sunlight can naturally elevate dopamine levels, promoting feelings of happiness and well-being. 11. Limit processed foods and added sugars. Ditch the processed junk, cultivate dopamine joy. Processed foods and added sugars may give a fleeting dopamine spike, but they disrupt your brain's natural reward system in the long run. These sugary treats can lead to crashes and cravings, leaving you feeling depleted and unmotivated. Instead, focus on whole, unprocessed foods. Complex carbohydrates from whole grains and slow-release sugars from fruits provide sustained energy and support healthy dopamine production. By making smart dietary choices, you're setting your brain up for long-term success and a steady flow of motivation. Feeling recharged and ready to tackle your day? By incorporating these 11 natural dopamine boosters into your routine, you can unlock a world of increased motivation, focus, and enjoyment. Remember, consistency is key. The more you prioritize these healthy habits, the more your brain will adapt to producing a steady stream of dopamine, keeping you feeling energized and engaged. So, ditch the quick fixes and embrace the power of natural dopamine production. From sunshine walks and social connections to mindful practices and dietary tweaks, these strategies offer a sustainable and rewarding path to a more motivated and fulfilling you. After all, a little dopamine goes a long way. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone who might benefit. Thanks for watching, and until next time, may your dopamine levels be sky high and your spirits soaring.